Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping back into Rollercoin for some more updates that you might have missed, so keep watching. Hey guys, RJ here. Welcome to another video, and remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so like I said, there are some updates that have popped up and you might well have missed them, so we're going to go and check them out. But just before we do that, let's run through the numbers. Now, there's not been a whole lot of change when it comes to bonus and HP. The last time we were in here was only 4 days ago, so you know, we can't expect too much to happen in that. The one nice thing is that in the last video we were earning 1.34 RST per block. This week, due to the bonus power that they give us, the weekly bonus boosts that they select certain coins for, RST was one of those coins, and as you can see, we are actually earning nearly 4 RST every block. Now, I realise that is only for 1 week, but the thing is, you know, with all this merging and crafting, that has boosted our bonus and our H power, and that is essentially what has allowed us to earn that amount of RST. Anyway, the slightly disappointing thing to this video is that, as you can see, we are at 4,945 RST. Now, I really wanted to be at that 5,000 so we could go into the season store and I could purchase that popcorn miner that I keep talking about, saying I want to get that. We are so close. We're like 55 RST away. So by the end of today, I'm going to buy it. But I would have liked to show you that here on the video, but unfortunately, it's not meant to be. So anyway, what has been going on in Rollercoin? What are these updates and what are the things that you need to know about? Well, let's go and check it out. Okay, so Rollercoin start off with a bang with these updates, and this is something that we have all talked about and have all pretty much agreed on unanimously when it comes to the XP required to complete the levels in the season pass. It says here, event pass experience points XP. We've carefully gathered all the feedback regarding event pass from you rollers, and most of you said that 500 XP for each level is too much, and I totally agree. Before the start of Season 6, we thoroughly counted all the time needed to pass all levels and increased the number of XP gained from event quests as well. But taking into account the feedback of our community, we will reconsider the number of XP needed for each level in the next season. Now, this is great on the surface, absolutely brilliant news. This is something that I hoped would happen, but I think there's going to be a couple of things. So, firstly, this thing here, this bit here where they say they've counted all the time required, and obviously to get the XP, I'm guessing that they've probably included the whole invite a friend thing. That, you know, they're expecting everybody to get lots of referrals, which are going to help you every week, at least one referral every week to get that extra XP. Obviously, it doesn't happen that way, but I think that that's what one of the things they've done is they've included that everybody's going to get that. But the other thing is where they say they will reconsider this, I think they will. I think that you will find next season that it is dropped, maybe to something where I thought I said something in between 100 and 500, which would be around about 300. You might well find they drop it to about that. But, and this is the but, because this is something that Rollercoin always do, is they give us one thing, so they go, yeah, there you go, there's a bonus for you, there's something that's really going to help you out, and then they take it all back with something else. And this is where they said here that they increased the number of XP gained from the event quest. That will get dropped. I will pretty much guarantee that the bumped up XP that they've given us for this season will get dropped for next season if they drop the total amount of XP gained required per level, because they do it all the time. It is one of my big gripes, because it's not because like I say, they hand you this sort of thing, that is all, surrounded by, sunshine and rainbows, and we're all like, wow, that's amazing, Rollercoin, what a great job. And then we dig a little deeper, and then it's like, well, they've changed this and they've changed that, so essentially you end up back at the same point. But they can say, well, we lowered the XP, but they also lowered this, and then they also lowered that. So essentially, it's still just as difficult to pass the levels. But anyway, we will see. Let's hope that basically it is easier. 500 XP is way too much, and I know all of you agree with that out there pretty much. So anyway, the next thing is crafting offers. Now, I don't know if you guys caught this, but on Rollercoin's Discord, they did say that they advised you guys to start saving your parts. So they said, just put some aside because we've got something coming. In the last video I did about updates, we did go over this, that they are bringing a new sort of crafting feature, and that you guys are able to essentially create lower spec miners just from spare parts that you've got lying around, which is absolutely brilliant for those of you with lower accounts and that you're opening the parts box on a daily basis. You're collecting parts. Yes, I know a lot of you are selling those parts on the marketplace to build up your RLT, which I totally agree with, and I think it is a great way of getting yourself some RLT quite quickly. But now, instead of putting those on the marketplace, what you could do is save them up, those parts, and then just get your miners that way. So essentially, keep mining the RST, keep getting the parts box, save your parts, and then basically, rather than trying to sell your parts to get RLT back to then buy miners, just save up all your parts, and then once this feature gets released, you'll be able to build yourself some of those low spec miners from parts. Although, as you can see here, the amount of parts required for some of the miners, I don't know, 400 hashing boards, I guess that's what if you're lucky, that's one opening of a parts box. So I guess it's not that bad, but obviously it will cost you some RLT as well. So it will cost you a certain amount of RLT to craft it. So you got to kind of think, if you can find this miner lower on the marketplace in the way of how much it's going to cost you to craft it, then maybe just buy it from the marketplace. But they have also said that basically, if you note at the bottom, that numbers of parts and RLT is not final. So what we're seeing here, they're saying that the craft price is 10 RLT on one and 12 RLT on another. That could well be a lot lower. Let's hope it's a lot lower, because that would give you guys, a real good opportunity to build yourself some miners and get those accounts building a lot faster. They do also add here, basically saying, how will crafting, this new crafting feature, how will it affect the marketplace? So it says, our main goal is to make parts more valuable by adding a new way to use them for crafting miners, to rebalance the value of parts of all types and levels. These changes will increase demand for parts in the marketplace and improve the whole roller economy. So, in theory, from what they're saying, it's actually going to help. And for those of you that are selling parts, it's actually going to make the parts more valuable. And again, that would be absolutely brilliant. If that works how they're hoping it works, then that's going to be absolutely brilliant for anybody that is selling parts on the marketplace. Okay, so the next thing is progression event updates. Now, it says here, good news for those who enjoyed the Moon Festival and Golden Hours. A new event is coming very soon, and this time we made some changes considering all the feedback you gave to us. Spending RLT on the marketplace and for merging will be counted as a spend RLT task, which is really good because I know I think I bought a few things. I think I bought a miner from the weekly offers. Obviously that gave me quite a good boost on the golden hours, and I bought something else which gave me another boost. But then after that I was just merging stuff, and I actually, obviously we didn't gain anything from that. So now the fact that they are including merging, or the cost of merging, into the sort of like these mini events, that is absolutely brilliant, because it's really going to again help pushing forward your progress through that mini event, and obviously claiming more and more rewards. So to make sure that all RLT spendings, including those less than 1 RLT, are being counted, we make points rebalance. So for now, spend 1 RLT task will give you 1,000 points. That means that a player will get 1 point for each spend of 0.001 RLT, which that's not bad, really. That they're basically giving you a point for spending such. I mean, what is that? Let's say derivatives of RLT 100,000. It's not bad. So for example, if a player bought a miner for 2.13 RLT, they would receive 2,130 points, which is a nice chunk of points. Each completed difficulty level will give you 500 points. So that is 500 points from just playing a game. So every time you play a game and you move up to the next level, you're going to get 500 points, whereas before it definitely wasn't that much. I'm sure it definitely was not that much. This is the only thing that I think is slightly negative, but again, it all comes around from this rebalancing. Is beside that, each 5 RLT purchase will give you 1x on your points, whereas before I think you got an XP boost, a boost to your points for every 1 RLT you spent. Because I remember when I did that video where I was trying to show you that I would spend 10 RLT, which gave me the 10 times boost, and then I was trying to show you how if you did it that way you could actually make real good progress, but essentially it didn't work out, as we know, and for some weird reason I didn't get awarded the points I was meant to, but I did get the 10 times boost, but I only spent 10 RLT. So now essentially to get a 10 times boost you got to spend 50 RLT to get your full 10 times boost, which obviously that is quite a chunk of change. But above that, the other points that they've sorted out, like the 1,000 points and the 500 points for your for completing the different levels in the games, I actually think is a positive thing. I think the reason why they've done this is because there were a lot of people doing what I did, but they were more successful at it, is they were getting that 10 times boost and then spending RLT on various things and getting massive chunks of points. And they've done this just to sort of stem that, to sort of, basically slow everybody down, basically, is what they're trying to do. The updated progression event along with crafting offers will become available very soon, so you better keep your eyes on the socials this week. So that's going to be really interesting. So I'm guessing it's probably going to pop up maybe at the weekend. So it's the 20th of October today. So by the weekend, you might well see these things being implemented into the game, which would be really cool. Okay, so marketplace and merge fixes. We've heard from many users about cases when merges or marketplace transactions lag halfway through. Why does this happen? The marketplace is hugely popular now, and many transactions are being conducted each second. When there are too many of them, the system gets overloaded and some transactions are stuck. So basically, you've got a bit of a bottleneck somewhere. Our team is searching for a solution that would help to considerably decrease the load of the game and fix the issues once and for all. So for those of you again that use the marketplace a lot, I don't use it a whole lot. I merge quite a lot, but anything, obviously, if people are coming across that, anything that they can do to remedy that would obviously be absolutely brilliant. Okay, so I think this is pretty much the final thing. So task wall upgrade. So meet the latest prototype of the updated task wall, which will include a leaderboard, and weekly rewards for those who are getting the most from the task wall. Optimizing the partner programs we already have and diversifying your options by adding more. So this is, we've got a nice little graphic here. It does, for those of you that want to use a task wall, you can see there they've got a bit of a how to get started, featured offers, and basically what is in their offer wall. So all of that is obviously good news if you're using the task wall. Personally, I don't use the task wall. I think I did a bit of a review on it when it first came out, but it's not something that I actually use myself. Okay, so all good news. Well, not all good news, but a lot of good news. So, I mean, that is something that there is some things there that I am really looking forward to coming to the platform, and other things we're just going to have to wait and see how they work out. But I want to keep this short and sweet, so I'm going to leave that there. I hope you found it informative and useful. If you can smash that like button, it really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.